See, we have to know that many materials in our modern world are limited. They are very limited, such as such as such as metals, right? Very limited. A study was coming out. Do you know what? How much gold reserves is there? Gold is there for next 10 to 15 years. That's it. After that, there won't be any gold which is left, because gold will be the new trading currency, you can tell, right? Which are kept by the central banks, right? Vaults. So similarly, any metals will be having are non-renewable. They are non-renewable. Now, can we keep the metals in such a way, or can we source the metals from the ores in such a way that we can let our future generation use it? Yes. So hence comes sustainability, right? When you talk about sustainability, right? Non-renewable means non-renewable means that the process, non-renewable means that the no, non-renewable means that we are using at a faster pace, you can write down, than nature can replenish, right? Non-renewable means we are using at a very faster pace than nature can replenish, or n- it won't be, it is fixed resources also, you can tell, fixed resources, right? So that's what happens. Thus we are coming to, yeah, fossil fuels, yes. Fossil fuels, yes. Clear? So we have to know that we have to improve sustainability, right? So that's the reason what happens. That's the reason we have to see that we can use sustainable ways, right, by which we can save the non-renewable source of energy, right? And we can make sure that we can keep it for the future generation. Such as, see, if you see that one of the most important point is the recycling, right? Reuse, recycling. In the recycling, you to know that we can recycle the metals, right? When we recycle the metals, what happens? We can always and always make sure that the mining will be less, isn't it? And always remember that the recycling, when we're doing it takes very less amount of energy, right? Isn't it? Understood, to mine, because we avoid the mining, we put the recycled metal, we recycle the metals. Thus we are what? Thus we are trying to mine it less. Second, if you recycle, right, ultimately we are stopping that metal to go into the landfill site, right? Amount of waste, right? Is it cuts down on the waste. If whenever you travel to when you travel to London, when you reach London, on the left hand side or right hand side of the train Rhine, just watch out. There are huge recycling plants of iron, right? Means scrap washing machines, scrap refrigerators, right? It's a good thing. It's a very tedious job. So recycling of metals is very important, that to cut down on the mining cost, waste down, right? How do you do it? We can melt them again. We can melt it, we can reshape, we can recast it, right? Now depending, suppose you have got aluminum waste, you've got iron waste, you've got copper waste. In the recycling zone, you'll be having this, right? So you cannot just put everything and melt it. We have to separate first. We go for a separation technique. Even the iron also, steel will be coming under different forms, right? Stainless steel, raw steel, right? Waste steel. So if you got any kind of steel, what we do? We take the separation technique, we take out the steel and we put it in the blast furnace, right? When the iron ore is being made. So thus we don't need any energy to melt it, right? In the heat of the blast furnace, this iron, steel, the waste can be easily melted there. Fine. Suppose glass. I hope that you're very aware of glasses from glass bin, very small ages when you go to dump. See, in our council also, there's two big bins. Understood? Have you seen? And there's a very small bin over here, right? This is for glass recycling, right? You put the glass in. It's very helpful. If you can recycle glass, same thing. We will be mining less of silica. Mining creates pollution. mining create lots of wastages, right? Isn't it? So we also make sure that the glasses is not wasted in the landfill sites, and it's a hazard also. So glasses can be also melted. They can be also reused also as it is, isn't it? We get coffee glass, and what we do, have you seen that many times we are using this to store biscuits? Understood? You get my point? Can be reused without melting it, right? Isn't it? But you have to understand that glasses also will be coming in different forms: borosilicate glass, soda glass. So we have to do the recycling in the proper method, right? Is it fine? Clear to you? Now, this is very important, that if you see that glass recycling, those should reduce. In the next session, I'll be going to the portion of this copper mining. In the last session I discussed, I guess, about that copper extraction from the low grade ore. I'll be going to the new session. I'll be discussing this, extracting from the low grade ores, of doing by bioleaching or phyto mining, the two ways, right? We can do it. Fine. So anyways, this is a chapter which we did. uh will you just message me? You have to do life cycle assessment, like an LCA.